Hi, my name is Cici. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to talk really quickly today about a printer hack for Poshmark labels if you're not ready to upgrade to a thermal printer quite yet, and you've got a perfectly good printer sitting around your house that's working fine. So if that's the case, you're probably buying printer paper and you're probably using tons of packing tape to affix those labels to the printer, or you're buying adhesive labels, which is even more expensive than paper. So I'm going to show you what I did. Did your Poshmark printouts basically look like this on paper? Guess what you can get them to look like? This. This is an adhesive label that's absolutely free of charge at the United States Post Office. So if you need these, you just mosey on down to the post office and pick some up. It's called Label 228 is the product name, or you can go to USPS.com and you can just order them and have them delivered directly to your home in sets of 10. I went to my printer settings and I'll screenshot this up, and I selected the paper size of 4 by 6. What you also need to do is go into your Poshmark printer settings and set your label preference as 4 by 6 as well. Otherwise this totally won't work, and I'll also screenshot that. Once you have both your Poshmark printer label settings set to 4 by 6 as well as your personal printer settings at 4 by 6, then you may need to custom scale it. That's what I had to do to get my Poshmark labels to fit on this, because this is actually a little bit larger than 4 by 6. I did a scale of 81%, and I'll screenshot up here where I did that on my printer. And it worked fine. I had to tool around with it a little bit, but I find 81 to 83% gets everything to fit right on here. The post office needs that. They haven't cared that it kind of prints on top of the stuff that's already on the label. So that hasn't been a problem. So that should work. Any questions, let me know. And then the other thing I just want to go over is how this has played out for me. So I did buy a thermal label printer on Amazon. It was off-brand. I think it cost me maybe $100. I can't remember. Most people are using those all use thermal printer labels. And those are very affordable. They're very economical. If you get the lowest priced one, you can get 500 for $6.99. The $85.78 I've spent on ink divided by my 1,510 sales. So that comes out to 5 cents a print. For someone who has already got a thermal label printer and just has the expense of getting the printer labels, their cost is going to be 1 cent. And that's based on them getting the same volume of prints for $6.99 per 500 labels. So the difference there is I've spent $75.50. Someone who had a thermal printer would have spent $15.10 so far this year, for a total difference of $60.40. I've already got the printer sitting here. I got a thermal label printer and it just wasn't for me at that time, and I wasn't ready to make the investment in a quality one. So if you've already got a printer, this might be for you. If you've got a thermal printer already, or if you're a very high volume seller, it probably makes more sense to go the thermal route. So it's something to think about if you're using a printer. I find this to be the way to go. They're adhesive. I've never got a problem at any post office, and no tape, no paper. All right, I hope this is helpful. Thanks for watching. All right, see y'all soon. Bye.